the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle with the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
When this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks into the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burton. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Moore. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. We bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Dickey.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. He'll throw it now. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Powering through a tackle. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. A handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Aggies, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Clark. They get him down to a big gainer with a 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The senior quarterback off target there. Behind him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Clark. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He keeps it on a design run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Moore. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon! They couldn't stop him there. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Behind the line, it's Burton. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Moore. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Finds his man. It's Clark. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first down to 17.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That run moves the ball to the 16. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield. It's Moore. He stays alive. Broken tackle still going. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And the runner takes off to his right. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Handoff here from the shotgun. Crosses the 25. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Makes the grab. It's Dickey. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Back to throw again. Dump off caught by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and a quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Ducks are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. That can be really deflating. The defense gets the third down stop, but then a roughing the punter call extends the drive. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Oregon! They continue to roll up the score. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty and the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Design quarterback run. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So, Courtney, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The Ducks will have to kick it away. First punt of the game now. Looking to pin him back deep. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. To the air, it's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Pressure is coming. Good throw to the left, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot on the curl route. And what I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. On first down, it's play action. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big throw caught on the left side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try.
And here comes a deep shot. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He could go. Past the 50. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.